Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na. I guess I ain't got no reason to mingle round. I found a superwoman that could leap from the truck in a single bound. Mommy, I'm trying to bling you down. So niggas without shades I can stare while I bring you round. She put her lips on her weed. Then what? Oh, they work her tongue to make it faster than a foot and bullet. Her love stronger than a locomotive, but only for the FABO. Hello, US, sing to me my thank you, cause I save you with my super powers. Boy, I'm only human.
Clearly.
But I'll be your Superwoman.
Yes, that was fabulous.
Thank you.
Clearly, you are from Albany and not Brevort, because the way that you barely got them fab lyrics out just now, barely got them out. Brevort would be disappointed. They said, "Wow."
Because because he did it. He says, so niggas without shades on can stare when I bring you round. She put her lips on the weed and pull it, then work her tongue. I was like, Fab, you nasty, but that was good. Like,
Fab's a good rapper.
No, he really is.
He's a great rapper.
I mean, trash person.
Yeah.
If you leave it to the media.
Leave it to the media. Leave it to Emily.
Oh, leave it to the media. Leave it to Emily. Okay, now. And but when I listen to his lyrics, like, oh, he really be thinking. He got thoughts or whatever.
Breathe.
Oh, that's my shit.
I love Fab. Right. Like most of my favorite rappers are problematic, very discombobulated relationship.
So I was listening to
I was gonna be shady.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna bring up the Barbs, but I have nothing for them.
No comment.
I have nothing for them.
I was listening to wait, in the intro it's like, all right, don't stop now. You done did it. Baby,
Next.
when we're grinding. So I'm listening to Too Close in the car, but I'm actually like jamming out. But I'm singing the lyrics and I'm like, these niggas is nasty as fuck. Like, because it was never that serious. Yeah. Like, I'm just trying to dance. And she over here like, I feel a little poke in the... Whoa.
He's like, do you feel my hard dick in your back?
That's crazy.
You want to dance?
No. Well, you should never be this horny. He was like, oh, you dance. And then I just imagine like people in the club in the 90s and they actually dancing like face to face, like, because clearly being like ass to dick or, you know, in the heterosexual sense, or not.
Or not. Because I've been to plenty of the gay clubs.
All right now.
And the people dance the same.
They dance the same.
The parts don't matter.
The parts don't matter.
They like what they like.
They like what they like.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to the song and I'm like, this is disgusting.
I guess that is crazy. I guess if you were really... Oh, sorry. What up, people? Welcome to Still Diverted.
Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Kenya Miracle.
Diversion full underway. I'm Malcolm. Triple X. Thank you for being here.
ADHD show.
Basically. IEP in the afternoon. But where's it going with this? Oh yeah, no. I would, if somebody walked up to me at a party or at the club with a hard penis, like, let's dance, I think I would, I guess, feel away. Yeah, I never thought about it like that.
Baby, get the fuck off my phone.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
So yeah, the musics, the songs.
All the things.
I try to listen to my jazz instrumentals more often than not. But every now and then I creep into some music and I'm like, oh, this is my shit. And I'm like, this can't be my shit.
You like some bars.
I absolutely do.
You're a Dipset girly.
Yo, I
remember that one time we took a road trip to DC. Well, like twice. But one of the times, it was some Dipset song that came on. And I was like, all right, now I know Jimmy and the gang. Shout out to Jewels.
Yeah.
But you were spitting this shit like you sold drugs in 2001. And I was like, yo, don't know this shit. But my girl is having the time of her life.
Good time.
So I'm just going to sit in the passenger seat as we roll down 95 and
you
just
would have
enjoy
thought I was from Washington Heights, but no. I'm from Brooklyn. I forgot what you were talking about.
All day.
Anyway, y'all. So what's good? Let's get into it.
Yes. So this weekend, what's good? A lot of trailers have come out this week. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Because you know I love anything that is a true expose. Anything where we're getting into the weeds of it. I'm like, yes, let's get into the tea. So there's a new America's Next Top Model documentary coming out.
Wanna be on top.
And I do.
And I do.
Appointment TV, everyone. So it's coming out on Netflix. What is the release date? I didn't write it down. I think February.
I could trip.
Yeah, I don't even know. But it's a full behind-the-scenes deep dive on America's Next Top Model. And like I said, it's coming to Netflix. It's going to be covering all the chaos behind the show. The drama, the passing outs, the body shaming, They're making the girls switch ethnicities, all the things. So
February 16th, Really Inside America's Next Top Model. Yeah.
okay,
February 16th.
Oh, we're going to have a big week, the week of the February teens.
It's a lot of watching TV, y'all.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, it's going to cover all the things, the cosmetic procedures. Miss J Alexander, they got former contestants, former producers, and Tyra herself are in the doc. And I'm looking forward to it. Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah, I sure did.
How do you feel?
I think that a part of me is like, I really hope Tyra is just so mature that she could just be self-aware and just say like where she fucked up and not try to make excuses for herself.
Okay. Good luck with that. I don't see that happening.
And it was nice to see like Jay and what's the other brother's name?
Well, there's Miss J and then Jay Alexander.
Miss J and Jay. Yes, Jay Alexander. It's nice to see them too. It's like almost like really feels like a real reunion.
Yeah.
Like the reunion we never actually got between any, like, because back then we didn't have reunions. Or maybe we did. It's just not on America's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you lost, if you guys sent home, they didn't care.
They didn't care, yeah.
Like,
it's like American Idol having a reunion. Like, that's not a thing.
Right.
So, yeah, this feels like a homecoming, and I hope they got all the girls. Like, all the girls that we love.
Who would you like to see in it? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm familiar with Top Model, but that wasn't my show like that.
Yeah, I would like to see Yaya.
Oh yes, but
Yeah.
she's like, I feel like too famous now to be in this.
You think so?
Isn't she the one that played Whitney Houston? Yaya DaCosta.
Yeah.
Yeah, she played Whitney in that in one of them biopics.
I just feel
I would like to see Takara in it. I haven't seen Takara in years.
love Takara.
I feel like that would be
love
fun.
Takara down.
Yeah.
I just feel like Yaya seems like the one who stood out the most as far as like her attitude, and she was not with the bullshit with Tyra, and she was like it seemed like she was like the only one on that particular series, or not even the series, because I feel like Eve, what was her name? Yeah, her name was Eve. Eva, there you go. She also had the same energy, but she was a little more like, she was more on the diva side, the end of things.
Yeah.
Where Yaya was on like some real bitch energy, like I slapped the shit out of you.
Right, and I'm like, the fact that I know Yaya and I never watched this show.
I never watched the show,
I'm
right?
like, oh no, she is a breakout.
Now I want to see like more sisters, like AM models.
Oh, Yaya's from Harlem. Okay.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, look, I told y'all, it's the energy, the
That makes
uptown
a
energy.
lot of
Like I feel that. You know what
sense,
I'm saying? Like nobody was fucking with her. So we got Tessa, we got Katie. Oh, these girls were young. These girls were young, y'all. They literally everybody's under 25 years old.
I feel like you have to be to go on reality TV. No shade.
Yeah.
But if you're really on reality TV, your frontal lobe can't really be that developed to be on a show like this.
I'm looking at the winners. I forgot about Camille. Okay, Takara, Yaya, Eva, Niami. Forgot about her. Kim. Yeah, I think after a while though, I stopped watching. I don't think I even got up to like cycle 8 when they started bringing in like plus size girls or trans girls. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I got up to that form of America's Next Top Model.
Because then they also bring in men after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the show did a little too much for my liking.
Oh yeah. Look, wow, I'm seeing that they did bring in men.
I also never really watched Top Model because I think Top Model might have premiered like 03.
Is this where Winnie
05?
Harlow was founded?
I believe so. Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She really did come out of the blue in my lens. America's Next Top Model. But yes, I'm here for it.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
So first of all, Tyra's such a mess. She's gonna say in the documentary, they do all of the clips and the sound bites, and one of the parts she's gonna say it was very, very intense, but you guys were demanding it, so we kept pushing it. Don't bring us into this, Tyra.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Don't do that,
Don't
Tyra,
do that,
because
mama.
we only were eating what you were serving.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess that's kind of her point. But it's like, we didn't ask for this. I wasn't watching, but they didn't ask for this. But I will be watching it because why not get into the mess? There's also a new documentary that is also running, I wouldn't say concurrently, because it's coming out after the Top Model documentary. But it's a documentary. I saw the trailer today. I don't know where it's airing at, though. Maybe Hulu. But they're going to cover all of the drama from... They're doing 3 different episodes. One's about Top Model. One is about The Price is Right. And then one other about...
One.
Damn, I can't think of what the third show was. But in any event, there's another expose-style show coming, which has me thinking, Tyra, did you do this prior to be like, oh, let's get ahead of this story? Because the stories have been notorious for years about Tyra running these girls down, being raggedy, being the worst, being awful.
Yeah, just looking at some of these faces, I like. It's sad to say, but I feel like I've seen these women cry more than I just seen them actually seem happy on the shows.
I'm sure you have.
Like as I'm looking at these faces, I'm starting to get flashbacks of like people just being really like sad and like whether they had low self-esteem or they felt like they weren't good enough or they felt like yes they were beautiful but the judges didn't think they were beautiful. So it almost gave like a lot of what I know a lot of people are dealing with right now, but it's like, oh, am I not the person I thought I was? Like, that's what it's giving just looking at these photos, because I feel like a lot of those girls like came in with their head held high.
Yeah.
And then like as the season went on, you just saw their self-esteem kind of dwindle. So
poor girls.
Yeah. I'm still looking forward to just watching to see what the commentary is going to be, but yeah.
Oh, definitely. Appointment TV, you all. So February 16th, the week after that, don't be talking about we waiting to watch it with the we're watching this on a week it come out, and we will be talking about it that following week because I need to see this. Okay. Tyra, I need to see this.
Tyra.
Yes.
Okay, next.
So speaking of trailers, oh, it has been such a long season. I know you don't watch, but the Real Housewives of Potomac, it has just been. Andy, we have to figure this out because I don't know what's going on, but I feel like every season is starting to feel longer than the previous, to the point now where even someone like me who loves Housewives, I'm like, yo, this is dragging, Andy. Like, what is going on? But yesterday they released the the trailer for the 3-part reunion of the Real Housewives of Potomac. I will run you down.
Oh, it's a lot of black women here.
It's only black women.
Oh,
why only watch 2 Housewives?
I don't know. I just assumed. I don't know why. I heard Potomac and I was like, oh, it's white women.
Oh no, Potomac. No, Beverly Hills is white women.
Okay.
A couple of other. Salt Lake City is mostly white, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, so Potomac is like Black Girls Part 2. Atlanta will always be Black Girls Part 1. But beefs of the season. So Dr. Wendy and Eddie up for 16 counts of alleged fraud.
Why is everybody always doing fraud on the Real Housewives?
Because they're not smart.
Oh.
Because you would think if you were on national television for at this point, Wendy, I think like 6 or 7 years, you would think, hey, let me clean up the house, much like Phaedra. It's like, why do y'all keep doing these things that will possibly get you incriminated?
Wendy Osefo?
Osefo.
Okay, now.
Yeah. So now the crazy thing about this Wendy and Eddie thing is that it didn't even happen during the season. This happened in real time like a couple of months ago, but of course they just taped the reunion. So it was prime picking, but we didn't even see this on the show. So I can't really count that as a part of the season 10 drama for Potomac. But, they're going to discuss Angel planning possibly the worst trip in Housewives history. They went to Colorado where the new housewife, Angel, she has a big ranch. And her husband, she's a wag. I've said about her before.
Yeah.
So her husband's like one of the more attractive husbands.
Yeah.
But they planned this trip to Colorado. She got these girls. First of all, she told all the girls they were going to stay in her house. They get to Colorado. She's like, actually, these 3 girls are going to stay at my house. The rest of y'all are going to stay at a house an hour away, somewhere deep in the woods of Colorado with minimal running water. And, well, I guess that was the biggest offense.
Oh, so the girls weren't too pleased.
The girls weren't too pleased. Giselle, who was truly like, this is so funny talking Housewives with people that don't talk Housewives. I'm trying to give you a reference. I feel like if Karen would be Nene, I think Giselle might be like maybe like a Sheree.
Okay, I feel like
Giselle is very much of a bone carrier. Sheree is a bone collector. Yeah, in any event. They'll talk about that. They're going to talk about Ashley making out with Sharice's son, which I think is also so stupid because we barely saw it on the show this season. It's like, I could tell that Bravo was digging at scraps to pull this reunion together. And all the reunion trailers now feel the same. It's like, in my opinion, I think moderately dressed looks, because I don't know what these looks are for the Potomac reunion, but neither here nor there. But it's like moderately dressed looks. Somebody comes with a big expose. Everybody got a receipt that's not really a receipt, but they think it's a receipt and it's a moment and it's not a moment. And I'm just like, you know what, y'all?
Girls are trying to have their moment.
I really think I might be done. Like,
really?
I really do. And it's just like, as someone that has been watching this show high key for like 10 years now, I mean, not Potomac, but the show in general, it's like, what are we doing here?
How do you feel about Mia Thornton?
Mia Thornton is a thought. Nah, I really don't feel it.
I just picked out a cast member's name.
Which is crazy because Mia's not even on the show anymore. Oh. And I forget, and this is the problem. I think the Housewives have just become with so much chaos in the last year.
Season 11 cast.
Season 10.
Season 10.
But Mia Thornton was... Not a fave of mine. Not a favorite. I really can't go into all of the details right now. But yeah, Mia, don't miss her on the show. I'm only really excited to see Karen return. But again, even with Karen's return, because, you know, she just came out of jail for a DUI. You're like, I don't know.
Jail?
Maybe like a couple of months. Maybe like 6 months.
I just feel like all these sisters is grown.
Yeah, and Karen grown. Like, Karen, 60 years old. Like, too grown to be up in
jail.
For drinking.
For a DUI.
Hello.
She's an alcoholic.
Come on. Yeah, big time. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to watch, obviously, because I always keep up with Potomac. But it really is feeling like, even when, you know, when people used to watch soap operas, and they'd be like, oh, this season, All My Children not that good. But I'm just going to keep riding. Because you have to. It's like, I'm too locked in. I know too many of the characters. Like, I just got to see it to the end. Mm-hmm. Andy, low-key, it might be time to cancel some of these shows. But neither here nor there. The biggest thing for me, though, was seeing that Stacey got the first chair. So Stacey is a newer housewife. Mm-hmm. And the thing about the first chair at the reunion is that the first chair is really where the bad bitches sit. Okay. But people mistake that with the last chair being where the weak girls sit. And it's like, just because
Stacey Rush.
Yes. Just because you're seated at the end of the couch doesn't mean you're getting eliminated next season. But if you're at the first seat, that really does mean like, oh,
solidifies your spot.
You had a moment. Yeah, it's like on the Flavor of Love reunion where they bring out all the girls, but then New York will come out by herself because she really was the show. It's that kind of vibe. So Stacey, first chair. Congrats, my girl. She really is becoming one of my favorite housewives because she just gets it. Like, she knows this is a show. She knows that it's a little kooky. They've been roasting her all season for having bad breath, which I think is so mean. So mean. I think Stacey's breath.
Things like that make me want to smell your breath.
High key.
Why is everybody saying your breath stink?
I think her breath smells because she's super skinny. And you know, like when you don't eat all day and you get like them stomach gases that start creeping up.
That is so interesting that you say that. I hope you cut this as a clip.
Why?
Because I want people to know how you feel.
You never experienced this, even for yourself. If I don't eat all day and I start, you know, I mean, it's rare that I don't eat all day.
I knew a sister. And she was really skinny. This is way back when. And she used to a lot of beef was in her diet. Mm-hmm. Beef and rice. But she was super skinny. And sometimes, her breath would stink. And I would be wondering, like, girl, is it the beef? But now I'm starting to think maybe it's like the times that she wasn't eating and like whatever she was eating on the previous days are just now just sitting in her stomach.
Yeah.
Malcolm, like,
Well, in any event, yes.
Yes.
That's my theory. If Stacey, if you do got stank breath, you probably just need to eat a little something. Put a little something on your stomach before you go film with these girls because you know they're gonna come for you for anything. But it was getting mean. You know, I feel like commenting on people's like body functions.
Yes.
It's almost like just being
or their body.
Or I was gonna say almost just like calling somebody ugly. It's like her breath stank. But if your breath really do stink, then it's like, well, what you want us to do? And we gotta come film with you? Like, if you had stank breath right now, I'd be like, oh, girl.
Same.
Yeah,
Same.
work it
no,
out.
That's real. That's real.
February 15th, it goes down. Valentine's Day weekend. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to be in the house in the bed.
I'm going to be in your bed.
Watching Potomac and watching a top model documentary. I was going to call it a movie.
It's a doc.
It's a doc.
Yeah.
It's a doc. So.
Well, this is a good segue. So if your breath is stinking, get into what in the health?
What in the health? What have you done for your health this week? Tell me.
Okay, during our snowstorm, I was making a lot of soups and I was making a lot of juices. And one of the juices I made was papaya juice. Mm-hmm. Papaya juice, guys. I have all the ingredients here and the benefits.
What's the benefits?
So papaya helps your stomach break down food, and it's good for bloating and digestion. Shout out to all these AI videos that I've been seeing on my timeline too, with the little vegetables. Have you seen them?
Oh yes, the little animated ones.
Oh my god!
I saw one that was.
Are they like yelling at you or crying?
I saw a coochie one.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I'm a.
Like an OBGYN?
Oh no, like
this is what your libido should be.
Like a coochie being like, hey, don't be putting all of them soaps and stuffs on me.
I think I saw that one too. Like, anyway.
Yeah.
So papaya juice, this is what I put inside of mine. So papaya helps with your stomach break down food, and it's good for bloating and digestion. Ginger calms your stomach and helps with nausea and inflammation. Lemon and lime boost your immune systems. Like you have 40 of them.
If you're lucky.
Help your body flush out waste. Dates. I saw somebody else do this. I don't really care for dates, but it's sweet.
They're very sweet.
It's supposed to be a good sweetener without using fake sugar. Cucumbers keep you hydrated and helps your body release extra water. Celery helps with swelling and water weight, supports blood pressure. Turmeric helps with aches, pains, and inflammation. It's actually really good for your skin. Carrots, good for your eyes and your immune system. Pineapple also helps with digestion. It helps break up mucus. And last but not least, oranges. They help fight colds and keep you hydrated, and obviously vitamin C. So this is what I've put into my papaya juice. This is my what in the health for the week.
Now this is cheating, child, because this is not papaya juice. You just made fruit punch. You done put like 9 different juices in here.
You know what? But it
How
all
much
came out to
papaya?
be orange. So it's papaya juice.
And okay.
Like
Now-
literally, I took I opened up the papaya, sliced half of it, took out the seeds, and I took out that whole chunk of papaya I used for the juice.
Okay.
That was the foundation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? While everything else is just like, okay, a little lemon, a little pineapple, a couple of orange slices, do. You know?
got you. No,
so,
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
papaya juice.
Well, that's
but I can see why
disappointing.
you think.
Because I brought some papaya juice.
Did you really?
I did.
Let me see.
It's a papaya juice blend, but it's only papaya juice and apple juice. So
That is so crazy.
and I feel like our new challenge. Rick, would you like a cup of papaya juice?
Because we are sisters.
We stand.
We stick together.
Diverting.
How
I
did
saw
you
a
know?
clip of because this is a show and we have a prep sheet. What? Like,
No, I mean.
how did you know? Like you literally wrote down. And I feel like
You're so fucking stupid.
our new challenge should be
Okay.
whatever the what the health is for the week. If we can consume it in some capacity, we should.
Oh,
We don't just want to be giving out information like Sesame Street. We want to be
this one doesn't smell too good. This
Oh.
one is probably skinny. It has a
skinny,
bad gut.
like Bethany Frankel skinny. Oh, the
No.
papaya.
Let me stop playing, y'all.
Well, look, there's no sugar added. It's only 2 ingredients, and I can read both of
Cheers.
them. It's a papaya puree.
Boop.
Puree. Nah. That's okay. I don't really like it though.
It tastes better than it smells.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this shit was $10 It better clean me out.
Oh my God. Well, Lakewood is always expensive. Like
I had
the
to go
brand.
into the. Had to go dance with the devil to get this.
Okay, cool.
So yes. Anyway. So yeah, my what the health this week. Keeping it very simple. It goes out to replacing your toothbrush. As I opened up my medicine cabinet today and went to go take my toothbrush out, and I said, "Wow, these bristles are spread like 11:15."
Oh my God.
Just
oh my God.
out open. And I said, "Now this can't really be doing that great of a job. If one bristle going this way, the other one going that way, 14 going across each other." So after the show, I'll be going to buy me a new toothbrush.
Yeah.
Along with doing a very adulting thing, choosing to buy new clothes instead of doing my laundry. Because I said, I'm not pushing my laundry through this snow. Y'all got me fucked up. So I'm going to go to the store, buy me
That's
some
beautiful.
new panties for the season.
I know that's right.
And then hopefully in the next 7 days, the snow is gone.
Okay,
'Cause-
well, for those who don't know,
Uh-huh.
replace your toothbrush or an electric toothbrush head every 3 to 4 months or sooner if your bristles become frayed, splayed, or worn.
It's 3 to 4 months?
Yeah, I thought it was 6 months.
I thought it was 1 month. Oh, no, my toothbrush is on like a 1 month rotation.
Oh, do you have an electric or a
No, I have a regular
physical?
old. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have electric.
I used to have an electric one. My problem with the electric one is that she be doing too much.
Yeah?
It'd be like, and I'm like, I don't like.
You don't
all
like
of-
that feeling in your mouth?
I don't need all of that vibration. If I wanted to vibrate, I'd do it myself.
I just that good vibration.
And then also, you work your circular motions.
Yeah.
It's good for your triquads or something. Something. Everything is too automated. You need to be some elbow grease. Get in there.
Okay.
Get in there.
Everything is too automated.
I don't like
Daddy.
it. Yeah. Anyway, this wasn't bad though.
Yeah. I think it tastes nice. It just smells strange.
Yeah. But very good. All right, you want to get on the parkway this week?
And we should.
Transparently, I really don't want to.
Why?
I don't like when bad things are happening in the world, which I mean is
I know, Mr. What's Good.
all the time around here. But it's just like, ugh.
Well, let's just do this very quickly, y'all. So if
Okay.
you haven't been watching already, ICE is fucking up the United States of America.
Not the United States. It's just Minnesota.
It's
I
Minnesota,
don't know
but
what Minnesota did to deserve all of this.
it's absolutely happening across the nation. But I do believe that Minnesota is being pushed heavy on the timelines like never before. Like I'm seeing all the protests happening. I even saw like 2 people have gotten killed thus far. I talked last week about a little boy being taken from his school. Like, it's been nonstop Minnesota going through this crisis of having, like, they at this point, it feels like they don't have any choice but to fight back. And then the process, they know they might get killed. They know they might get arrested. And so far, we have our very own Black journalists arrested as well. Yeah. So according to NPR, federal agents arrested former CNN anchor Don Lemon, Minnesota journalist Georgia Fort, and 2 local activists over their alleged involvement in an anti-ICE protest inside a church in St. Paul, Minnesota. The church's pastor is also a U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement official. Ain't that some shit? Mm-hmm. Imagine, like, you see your pastor every Sunday preaching a good word, and then one day you see him run up in the school, and you like, hey, pastor, what you doing here? And why you got that uniform on?
Hey.
And why you got that gun in your hand?
Hey.
And who are all these people that got a gun in their hand, too? Hey. This is not funny, but it's just funny. Really like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So,
very KKK.
Very
like,
KKK.
Did I just see you at the market earlier?
Like, hello.
And now you are the market.
So a federal grand jury indicted the 4, accusing them of disrupting a religious service, which is illegal under federal law protecting places of worship. Lemon entered a church with protesters, but said he was there solely as a journalist, live streaming, interviewing parishioners, the pastor, and protesters. Video reviewed the Washington Post shows Lemon did not chant or actively disrupt the service and left after being asked. So it sounds like to me he was really just doing his job and he got caught up in the mix.
Covering a story.
Or also just got racially profiled. Nonetheless, press advocates, civil rights groups, and Democratic lawyers and major media organizations argue that the arrests are an attack on press freedom and the First Amendment. Amongst International and CNN called the streets dangerous and unacceptable, while legal experts say reporting on protests is protected speech. Despite all of this nonsense, 2 judges previously rejecting arrest warrants for lack of evidence. Attorney General Pam Bondi publicly took credit for ordering the arrest, and senior Justice Department officials celebrated them online, drawing criticism for politicizing law enforcement. As I go on, this case has intensified concerns about the Trump administration, broader actions against the media, including investigations of major news outlets, lawsuits against newspapers, and aggressive tactics towards journalists. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer condemned the arrest as the authoritarian and warned they send chilling message to reporters nationwide. In short, Lemon and other journalists were arrested for covering this protest church, sparkling major backlash over press freedom, judicial overreach, and political intimidation in the media. Da-da!
This is how it begins. And this is why, you know what? This might be the last episode of Still Diverted, y'all. Might have to be done. Because this is really...
We were just getting started.
We were just having so much fun. And now the fun is over.
Yeah.
Some would argue, when did the fun begin? No, but this is really like, as we've seen from the gentleman that was killed last week, or I think that might have been Saturday. Yeah, I think it was right after we were done with this. Yeah. But yeah, the silencing of the press. Yeah. All things are leading back to what are in the Epstein files. Let's stay focused.
Literally, even when I was looking up this story, the Epstein files case came up. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not even going to open this because, I mean, I think a part of me just wants to stay ignorant to it.
It really is bliss. I get why people be like,
for sure.
I'm good.
For sure.
I'm good not knowing.
I see why, like, when I was younger, I didn't realize why adults were so angry all the time.
Uh-huh.
And it's because they don't want to explain things. They legit do not want to explain things.
It's very frustrating.
It's frustrating, and they are impatient. And so now, as just myself as an adult, like, I know I'm constantly telling my kids, like, hey, Google it.
Your who?
My kids. Like, okay. I'm always telling them, like, Google it. You can find it out on YouTube.
Yeah. You got a computer in your pocket.
Baby, open it up.
And it's not just for Pokemon.com.
There is no excuse as why you shouldn't know. And you asked me this question. Did you Google it first and then come to me? Mm-hmm. And what did Google say?
Well, AI
said. Do you not feel satisfied with that response? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's no reason why we can't have access to information. And the idea of constantly having to explain things over and over and over in different ways, or try to make it digestible for people, even sometimes it's not even digestible for us.
Yeah.
So I just saw it and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this because it's a rabbit hole.
Yep.
Whereas like people being racist is not so much.
Very surface story. We could get to that in 2 minutes or less.
Yeah.
Like, racism. Oh, please. We can
That's
package
America.
that up like nothing.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Shadi will be back with the forecast.
You know what I'm saying?
We can
Like,
do racism.
That feels like more easier on my tongue.
Yeah.
Whereas Epstein files, pedophilia, murder, violence, abuse, sexual abuse, online rape. I'm at loss for words, and these are just like topics that I'm like, if we're gonna do this, we have to go. We can't like half-ass it.
Yeah. So curious to see how this plays out.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, transparently, I'm tired of lying to y'all. We do we do the show on Friday nights. So as of
I'm tired of lying.
I'm tired of lying to y'all. That good morning shit, I had to let it go. Please, whatever.
I never understood it, but I rock with you, baby.
In my mind, it was like, wake up, and it's still wake up. Because wake your ass up, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. It doesn't change. It doesn't change.
Hallelujah.
But no. So as of 6:30 p.m. on Friday, January 30th, no real updates on Don Lemon, but he is on the West Coast. They're in LA, so I guess over there it's still only 3:30 p.m. at this point. So I'm sure there will be details progressing as the story progresses. But shout out to Don Lemon.
Yeah. Oh, shout
out to the press in general, because this
that's
is how it starts,
y'all.
This is how it starts. Don Lemon's first,
and
then it's so on and so forth.
They've been arresting a lot of journalists. A lot of journalists, but I'm thinking about just like Gaza and how many people have died. Like journalists have been killed, and how many people don't even post anymore because they're probably dead. Like, it's already been starting. Now it's just moved on to a different territory.
It's on our land now. Just how we like it.
My land. Your land. That's not funny.
It's not funny. I just thought of.
What
was that video you sent me? Mama, dad, sister, gone. What's that military shit? You showed me that video.
Wait, you gotta say
Mama, dad, sister, gone. What was that?
It's
that TikTok thing.
It's that TikTok thing.
And you played it for Nia. It's that military.
Yes.
I can't think
Your
of
mama was gone when you left.
Yes.
Your daddy was in you left.
Sorry to trigger all of
the... sorry if you're in the military. I
Well,
just
keep
learned
going.
that was actually really triggering.
That's my jam.
I'm not going to... so I was just thinking Don Lemon, like, shout out to that brother. Side note, so I'm in the
Shout out to Don Lemon now. We've come a long way, Don. You
and we have, baby.
When we got on TV and he held up nigger on the sign and he was like, does this offend you? And we were like, Don, you losing the plot, my brother. Yeah. It's 2016.
Bring it back. Oh, wow. What a time.
Like, you losing the plot right now. We need to focus.
I was in the mirror this morning and I had Ashton, or this was yesterday, and I had Ashton like combing out his hair with a pick because he's growing his fro.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Well, yeah, because I wanted his hairline to like grow out more. I feel like Alex, at the Dominican spot, he just did a little too much.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's just grow it out and then, start from scratch. And, so we have a better foundation.
Yes. The big chop.
When it's time to cut it. And so I'm in the mirror like, 'cause you're my black brother, strong brother, there's no other one above you. I'm doing the whole Angie Stone. And Ashley goes, 'cause you're my black mother, strong mother.
And you are. Rest in peace, Angie Stone.
Rest in peace, Angie Stone. For real, for real. I'll never forget when somebody said, D'Angelo made music for black women. And I was like, wow, that is so powerful. And then you just think about his, like, the reflection of him and his relationship with Angie and how she pretty much did the same for black men. So, shout outs to D'Angelo, shout outs to Angie.
Truly. And very random. Yes, rest in peace to them. And also rest in peace to Catherine O'Hara, who passed away. 71 years old. And we all just watched Matilda.
That was crazy.
That's Matilda. Home Alone.
Home Alone, yeah.
Yeah, because what do we always do around Christmas? Watch Home Alone. So
that was so random.
Yeah, very much.
And she was only 71.
Which to me is super young.
No, it absolutely is young.
Let's be clear. Let's be all the way clear. So.
Yeah. Shout outs to, I was going to say shout outs to Catherine, but rest in power at this point. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right, moving on to something a little bit lighter this week on the Parkway. I want to give a shout out to Phil Tate. As I continue to apparently make my way through all of the Eyewitness News anchors. So funny enough, I actually have known Phil Tate for a long time because his mom, Dawn, used to work at Kingsborough. And we used to be in like these like big staff, like, you know, at a Kingsborough, there was always food somewhere for something.
Yeah.
So it was always like we got food in the office, come up and get, you know, breakfast for finals, blah, 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 whatever. So I would see her a lot. She would always tell us about her son, Phil, who was this news anchor, and he would be, you know, either working somewhere or working on something or doing something. So it was always like, I think he worked for News 12 for a minute.
Yeah.
So like we began to know him just like in the circle of the college, basically. So when he popped up on Eyewitness News, I was like, Phil, you made it to the big leagues. Come on, ABC 7. So anyway, they had him up on Kelly and Mark the other day.
Okay.
And they were doing a live, you know, shot right after the snow. Let's go see what it looks like on the street. And
do you have a clip?
I do.
Are you
have
about to roll a clip?
I can't roll the video.
Okay.
Just because I feel like, you know, in the old iteration of Still Diverted, we used to do whatever we wanted.
And we did.
There were no rules.
There were.
The Wild Wild West. We want to play a clip. The only time we ever had something pulled was when Beyonce did Lip Sync Battle, and we put the clip in, and Viacom and Parkwood was like, "Bitch, are you crazy?" And we were like, "We are. We are. We're gonna chill.
We're just kids.
We're just kids. Where a kid can be a kid." So yeah, so they're talking to Phil on the street, and there's a man that is, first of all, before I even play this clip, they're doing this live in Brooklyn on St. Mark's and what block is that? You know where Neptune Diner is?
Yes.
Oh, Classen.
Yes.
St. Mark's and Classen Avenue. I was like, oh my God, y'all really in my hood. So anyway,
He's so fucking Caribbean.
the man who
Mr. Tate.
they realized that the man is not wearing gloves, and listen to his response.
Right now is where exactly are your gloves?
The last.
Secret. The hand warmers are helping just a bit. Yes.
That's it. It's just the last.
Let me see the brother.
And if you want to look it up, it's on YouTube. You can go find the clip. But I was like, this response, I was like, this is the most New York, Brooklyn person I've ever seen on daytime TV in a long time. Because I'm like, you're not just talking to Eyewitness News in New York. I'm like, you were on a nationally syndicated daytime talk show. I'm like, people in Idaho are seeing this man. And I was like,
he's not thinking about that.
He's not. And that's what I loved. But I was like, the laugh took me out because I was like, yo, this is so Brooklyn. It's like, how I ask you a question and your response is laughter.
He's like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah.
Up to no good. Can't be trusted.
I respect it.
But yeah, no, shout out to that man though. And yes, I just loved it. I was like, this is such a funny clip. So yeah, shout out to Phil Tate. And I appreciate all of this in totality because this gentleman was from the Services of the Underserved, which is a community pantry. That's what he was shoveling in front of. So
Come on to the pantries.
Yes. So shout out to the people doing the good work. I appreciate it. I love it. And roll past the Services for Underserved at the food pantry.
Donate to the people.
On St. Mark's.
And this is actually a good segue into my bitch you gotta go because while he was shoveling snow, I too was shoveling snow.
Yeah, I've been feeling bad for y'all.
And NYC, I just need you guys to know, according to CBS News, winter storm snow shoveling heart attack risk.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Listen, this was my first year shoveling snow, first of all. I'm starting to think I never shoveled snow before.
You probably didn't.
Which is real, right?
Those
if you lived in the city. Yeah. But I feel like this year they just haven't been doing their job, like for real. And I don't know if it's always been like this because I clearly was not driving a vehicle in 2016.
Right.
But I also feel like it was just not as bad. Like even the buses can't get through. The trucks can't get through. Like the school buses can't get through.
The people can't get through.
The people can't get through.
Because the paths on the sidewalk are too skinty.
I've never seen NYC walk in a buddy system. You know what I mean?
Single file line.
Single file line. I like a brother, while I was walking to the train station, there was a brother in front of me. And I didn't even want to say excuse me because if I said excuse me, then where he gonna stop? Where is he going? He's going to the snow.
No,
right?
literally.
You know what I mean?
Like,
so I'm just like, all right, baby, I guess we're gonna be walking like this.
Yep.
And until I could find a little cut,
my
little NYC instinct was like,
yeah.
Somebody you know what I mean?
Something earlier today, and they were like, everybody's complaining about how hard the snow is, but nobody's talking about how hard it is for the jaywalkers. And I said, and let's talk about it, because you know I love a mid-street.
I love a mid-street moment.
We going from here to here, right across No Street.
Yeah. We don't really need to go all the way down to the corner. It was never that serious. What's a corner?
What is a corner?
A corner for what?
Only thing I know a corner of is a piece of cheesecake. That's it. I don't know no corners. No.
Yeah.
We got the light. We cross it.
All right. Yeah. So a major winter storm has prompted reviewed health warnings about the dangers of shoveling snow, which can significantly increase the risk of heart attacks and sudden cardiac death, especially for older adults, men, and people with underlying heart risk factors like high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, smoking history, or just a sedentary lifestyle. Cardiologists explain that the shoveling is unusually strenuous activity that rapidly raises heart rate and blood pressure. Cold temperature worsen. Mind you guys, we definitely having snow this weekend too. The risk by the constricting blood vessels, reducing oxygen supply to the heart, while physical exertion increases demand. Just 10 minutes of shoveling can push the heart close to its maximum safe rate. Recent reports linked to the storm to at least 3 cardiac-related deaths in Pennsylvania while people were shoveling snow. Studies show that a heart attack risk rises as temperatures drop, and heavy snowfall has been associated with increased hospitalizations and deaths from heart attacks, particularly among men, likely because they shovel more often. I must be a nigga. Experts strongly advise people with heart risk factors to avoid shoveling if possible, take frequent breaks if they must do it, and consider having someone else handle the snow removal to reduce the risk. Okay, so moi decided to go on the Ring app, and I started hitting up like the neighbors, like, hey y'all, if y'all need me to shovel your snow, let me know, because they was doing like $50 a pop. I was like, oh, that's gas money.
You went on the Ring app to do this?
Yeah, but
Okay.
they kept denying my post because they was like, I'm soliciting, and I'm like, fuck y'all. So I tried to do it like 3 more times.
Well, you are.
I mean, I guess at one point I was just like, y'all, I'm trying to help the elderly, like whoever's trapped in their homes, I'm out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
with my shovel.
Your rusty, dusty shovel.
And I really just learned that you gotta chip the ice.
Yeah.
You gotta be
Yes.
and then really just lift it up, but you gotta bend your knees a little bit. You gotta engage your core. You gotta get down on the ground.
When they do the remake of Holes and it's an all women cast, I want you to be in it, baby.
You know what? Side note. Come on, diversion. So I was watching a Shia LaBeouf clip on TikTok, and he was talking. Somebody had asked him like, "Hey,
about Holes?
What was it like shooting Holes?" And he gave such an amazing description about like how he was young at the time. This is one of his first like big movies on Disney, and at the time they weren't sure, I guess, if Disney was going to become like what Disney is or what Disney was during that time. And his dad was like 4 years out of prison, or was in prison for 4 years, and he just got out or something. But either way, his dad was trying to like holler at one of the women on set, which was like one of the main actresses.
Not Shia LaBeouf being black.
No. And then his dad also was like trying to was being upset at one guy because he was doing like some method acting kind of thing. He was like, I don't give a fuck who this guy is. But it almost like helped him calm him down. And
damn.
It was a learning lesson.
I need to see this.
No, it was actually really informative. And then he was talking.
He's probably talking about John Voight.
Who?
Mr. Sir.
Yes, he was talking about. Yes, that's the guy. I believe that's what he was talking about,
yeah.
because they had showed pictures, like
he's an
little
asshole in the
assets in the
movie.
videos.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they were talking about how, you know, during those days you had to, in order to like focus on continuity, you had to make sure like you took Polaroid pictures. Like that's how they made sure they got their shots. Or like the kids could only be in the hole for 5 minutes, so they had like somebody on set like clocking them like, oh, they need to get out the hole, they can't be in that hole anymore.
Yeah.
And so even if they were in the middle of a shot, they had to like stop and then redo it. It was just like a whole thing, but it was I'm glad.
Yeah.
Thank you to whoever asked that question, because it's an amazing note, and I don't remember how we got here, but either way, I'm still gonna be out here shoveling snow because I kind of like it in a, you know, crazy way. I don't know, maybe I need to like drink alcohol, maybe it'll loosen me up a little bit.
I don't know if you should drink alcohol and do strenuous, I don't know if you should drink alcohol and do strenuous activities, but what's strenuous? Because most of y'all drink alcohol and do strenuous activities a lot of nights.
I think it'll just like maybe loosen me up a little bit,
Yeah.
you know? Reduce the heart rate. Maybe my heart wouldn't be palpitating as much, because I do be like, all right, let me just.
I think it's also the cold.
Take a breath.
I think that's the thing. It's like the cold and the heat in your body together at one time. It's a lot, especially if you don't normally do it.
I think the alcohol kind of will cut that, and definitely if you don't normally do it, it will make you feel a little more like,
Woo!
I could do this. I'm a superwoman.
Yes.
Or in this case, among the men, we are one.
Men.
I am an ally.
Yes,
of,
yes, you are.
of your community.
Yes.
Come on.
We love it.
Shoveling snow.
Welcome. I mean, listen, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like because we've been having a lot of bitch ass winters here lately. So I feel like this was like our first real snowstorm in a long time. So even people complaining like, oh my God, it's so much snow on the side of the street. It's like
not.
there's always snow on the side of the street when it snows in New York City. But y'all just moved here 5 minutes ago from Idaho. And when you was in
that's really
Idaho,
the tea.
you was in a
Maybe that's really
car.
the tea.
But now, baby, you on a 2 train.
Yeah, because I've also
You on a train.
I'm saying it like I'm whispering because this is not a show, but I've never seen so many white people. Excuse me, especially in front of the P's, like just tracking their trying to get snow out of their car, trying to remove the snow. From the outside of the car. And they just parking everywhere. Yep. They're parking at angles.
Yeah.
I've never seen people. Did we always park at angles?
I think you're trying to just get your car as close to the curb as possible without it getting stuck.
But people are just not giving a fuck this year.
Yeah. No,
like
it's a
they're
little
not.
chaotic.
Nobody's trying to actually dig the snow out and then make space for their car.
Yeah.
They're just like, let me just get a little piece out and let my wheels do the work.
Basically.
It's like, huh?
Yeah. Because it's mad snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. To your point though about the white people, I'm very excited. I actually Googled this last night, but I was like, damn, it's 2026, so we gotta wait a little. But I want to see the 2030 New York City census because I'm like, something is going on. Like
it definitely have doubled.
And I feel like everybody else has reduced. I'd be in the middle of like 14th Street, 8th Ave. Like, why am I the only black person on this corner? Be on 72nd Street and 2nd Ave. Like, why am I the only person of color on this corner? Like, not even nobody else around.
The white people definitely have doubled. I can't speak for 14th Street, but definitely in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Well, 14th Street is bad. Come on.
All right, hello.
Doing Airbnbs by my house. Yo, there was like some like Russian Polish family like. Barely spoke a lick of English, Kenya. When I tell you they was in the train station just looking confused, and I'm like, you should be confused.
You should be confused.
Because what you doing here?
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
What are you doing here? Anyway.
Anyway.
For my bitch, you gotta go. Speaking of why are you here, I have a problem with Eric Adams. Now,
why is he still here?
I know Eric Adams is no longer the mayor, but I feel like there are political games being played, and I don't like it because
he still has an impact.
If nothing else that I would give Eric Adams credit for during his administration was the reducing of the rats. The rats really have disappeared in the city of New York. Or the city of Manhattan, I should say.
Because of the temperature?
It's been a lot less rats. Even like over the last, September, October, November, you would see a rat here and there, of course. But I feel like the rats now have been creeping back up. And I'm like, Eric Adams, did y'all drop off rats around the city before you got out of office to make Mom Donnie like he don't know what he doing? Because when I tell you, I saw, first of all, I never see baby rats. I saw 2 baby rats on the platform at 125th Street, on the 2 train, one on the uptown side, one on the downtown side. And I'm like...
Siblings.
But no. Well, yeah, I guess city mouse, country mouse. Brooklyn mouse, Bronx mouse. Because they were going opposite directions. But I'm like, what is going on? There was a rat... And again, I feel like if you're not from New York, you're going to be like, whatever, there's rats all over the city all the time. Yeah. But I'm like, nah, it's a volume thing.
Something different.
Like, there was rats in front of my parents' building, like in a little garden area. And I'm like, this is not really a rat building, y'all. Like, the rats don't be in front of this building. Yeah. So I don't know. Something's going down.
Barrington said the same thing. He was like, they're trying to sabotage Mamdani. And I'm like... It kind of sucks because I could see that in so many different ways because it seems like Mamdani hasn't done, and I don't want to make any excuses for politicians in general, but it feels like he can't get down or he can't focus on the real problems that are happening in the city because he's like cleaning up the mess of like laws or regulations or rules that should never been in place that we probably never even knew about.
Right.
And that also takes time, but it almost seems like he's not doing anything. Like, I just saw a video or a picture of him getting a jacket from whoever the fuck and then sporting
Carhartt.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just
Cute jacket.
Cute jacket.
I loved it.
It looks like a vibe.
Yeah, no, it really did.
But you know what? The snow is not a vibe.
Right.
And who's going to clean it up?
Yeah.
And why can't our, like, school buses or why can't the actual buses, like, we still have disabled people trapped in their homes. Like, it's like, people still have to get up and go. Like, this is just what the city is. But people literally can't even walk down the street. And I don't remember that being it that way. even as a child, like I don't remember it always. And again, I didn't drive at 8.
Yeah.
So I didn't drive when I was 14.
Yeah.
But I don't remember having to form a line with a bunch of gentrifiers to get on the 4 train.
No, it does feel a little bit more. I think also agreed with that. I think also what is not being accounted for is that there's just truly more people in the city, which means nothing to do with the snow. But I think just the people volume to like navigating through the street, it's like, oh, it's definitely more people here than it was 10 years ago.
I assume that when they told us don't go to school because there's a snowstorm or because the snowstorm has passed, it was because they were cleaning up.
Yeah.
They were picking up the snow off the ground. They were moving it and taking it to wherever the hell. Like, it was because they were cleaning up the streets, so the following day we will be able to move around how we need to accordingly throughout the city. But it was just like that day was there and nothing was done.
Yeah. I feel like they cleared the streets. They didn't clear the sidewalks.
And even cleared the streets. I feel like that's a stretch too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or maybe it's just where I am. Like, I don't know. But I was downtown Brooklyn today, and I'm like, oh, they didn't clean up this area either?
Yeah.
Like, this is so interesting. And I'm seeing, like, huge piles.
Oh, no, piles.
Huge piles.
There was a sign in front of Kips Bay, the movie theater. Apparently there's like a cafe or something across the street. But I would say, no lie, the mountain of snow had to be at least, probably taller than me, probably at least 7 feet, like a tall mountain. And somehow they put the little sign outside, like we're open today. Come get your bagels and your coffee on top of the snow. And I was like, you know what? I appreciate y'all commitment. They said, bitch, we open.
We open.
Come get your bacon, egg, and cheeses.
And not on top of the snow.
Yeah.
Child. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shout outs to them.
Shout out to them.
They can have my Slay It Sis.
Speaking of white, all right. What is your Slay It Sis for this week?
Oh, well, you know what? Shout out to my Thea, Neb's mom. She had gave me this shirt for Christmas, and it says...
Go ahead, show the class. Yeah. You're turning the wrong way.
Oh, hey. Thanks, Rick.
No, Rick, don't help her. Get up.
It says sage that shit.
Ow.
Yeah, timeline cleanse, y'all. Timeline cleanse.
Yeah, sorry.
And also shout outs to Veronica Mars, because I have been watching that show nonstop since the snow happened last week, and I'm on season 3 already, and I'm reminded it's such a great show. It came out in 2004. I was in the 4th grade. I was probably like 8 or 9 years old, and I was just living my best life. And it's gotten to a point now that child, I feel like the show has made me want to write scripts. Like,
please.
I don't feel like I'm a writer in that way. This
yes.
mic. Sorry, let me actually try to fix it. Wait. Okay, we gonna work with that. We got a last 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Anyway, Veronica Mars came out September 22nd, 2004 on UPM, and I think just like did some reruns on CW.
UPN.
And it's funny because it has a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes and an 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb. Every time I say IMDb, you know what I'm talking about, right? IMDEBENDENT. Do you know what that means? She got her own house. She got her own. Anyway, but yeah,
I want to be from the South. I mean, I am from the South spiritually, but like, I need to go back down South.
Yeah. It was such a great show, and I just don't remember enough people.
Had 4 seasons?
Yes.
It's a short run show. I feel like the impact of the show feels bigger than 4 seasons.
Exactly. It's like Lauryn Hill's album. You know what I mean? Like, it really ran for like 3 seasons, and then it came back in 2019, and I never decided to watch.
Yes.
I never decided to watch, and I'm not going to, because what the fuck? It's almost like when they redid Charmed, I was like, nobody asked y'all to do that.
Yeah,
like, Charmed,
I don't like a reboot.
I do not like a reboot.
Yeah.
But yes, shout outs to Veronica Mars. I feel like the show is making me smarter just watching her. Like, it's basically just like this teenager who I'm now she's in college because she's they graduated in the season I'm in, and she's just like figuring out things by being a detective. You know what's funny? And this got to be my mom thing, because I remember when I was younger, my mom used to watch shows when she was younger. She used to watch like Columbo. Are you familiar with Columbo? Mm-hmm. And then Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
So maybe like mysteries are a thing in my family, like watching a bunch of detective shows, but they are quite interesting.
Yeah, I think as you get older, I feel like people get into like 1 or 3 categories. Either like a mystery, they're like a procedural, which is still kind of a mystery because you're trying to figure out, whatever the hell, who shot who, and Olivia Benson is getting to the bottom of it.
A reality show,
or A HGTV.
Or a Food Network.
Oh, they're all in the same category for me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
great.
like
Yeah,
HGTV,
yeah.
Food Network,
Okay.
high-key, anything on like A&E.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, what is this? You're like, oh,
I
okay.
love a good documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's tea.
Yeah, no, truly.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Veronica Mars. So I didn't even realize. So apparently the 4th season was on Hulu. There was 3 seasons. There was a film, and then a 4th season happened on Hulu. But this show really might be a black show because much like The Game, after it went to CW, it only lasted 1 year, and then it got canceled.
Because-
I don't know if it got canceled, but
Yeah.
it didn't.
Because CW doesn't get it. They
Yeah.
just don't
They
get
really
it.
don't.
I don't understand why they canceled the show. Yo, my friend is mad funny, side note. She was telling me how she's dating. She is not black, and so but she's dating a black man, and they go over these shows about like what they used to watch as kids. Mind you, she's Asian, and so she's like, "Oh yeah, I watched Gilmore Girls. I watched what did she say? She said she another white show, and he was like, "Oh, you watch a bunch of white shows," and she was like, "I watched The Game." I was like, girl.
Kelly Pitts was on it.
Kelly.
I don't know if I count that. Britt Brett was half white. I don't know if I'm counting that.
So
I
you
watched
ju-
The Game. It's
You
mad
just
funny.
say you talk about The Game on CW is mad funny because
Yes.
yeah, no, the girls were watching The Game.
Yeah, no,
they were
truly.
watching The Game.
Great TV.
Good TV.
What a mess.
Did you have a Slay It Sis for this week?
I don't have a Slay sis.
Okay.
No, my don't have a Slay sis.
That's
But
all right,
As long as we're talking
Jordan.
about The Game, shout out to Mara Brock Kill. There you go.
That's your sis
That's
right
my
there.
Slay sis, my girl. For life.
All right, sugar babies.
Yeah, y'all, that rest of this week's Still Diverted. I just want to say high five to you.
High five to you.
Because the way that both of us wanted to call out today, now that the shift is over, we could keep it really a stack. We was like,
I don't feel like doing this shit today.
baby, baby, baby.
I guess this is how
As
people
it-
feel when they're really tired and they feel really hungover and they still decide to go to the gym knowing they're only going to be able to pull like 2 reps even though they need to do 12.
Right.
And they're like, I got to be disciplined.
I got to do something.
I have to be strong.
Because what's the feels like right now? 0 degrees. It feels like 0 degrees, and
No
we still
fucking
showed up to talk
way.
to y'all raggedy asses. You better be appreciative.
You know what?
You stank pussy. No, I'm playing.
You know what's funny about the weather acting like this? I feel like I never actually know.
The temperature?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like I go outside, like unless the wind is actually hitting my face,
okay.
I'm kind of just like immune to like.
How many layers you have on? Well, you're wearing a t-shirt, so clearly
I
not that
don't.
many.
Yeah, no. This jacket keeps me super warm.
Yeah.
I was in this phase of trying to find a good jacket last year. I was like, Kenya, you need to wear a jacket. You cannot go outside in hoodies this winter.
You're like the man that was on Kelly and Mark. He had on a hoodie and no gloves.
Exactly. Like you got to grow up, sis.
Yeah.
So in the midst of me trying to find a jacket, I ended up like after 2 jackets later, I ended up at Zara men's section, got me a small, and this jacket has kept me very warm.
As you always do.
I,
Shopping in the men's section. Always dressing like somebody's paw. But that's why we love you.
shut your ass up.
We love when you look like a man. No, but it really is cold, y'all. It really is cold.
is.
Yo, even these, first of all. And you
Are
know,
you layered up?
Oh,
I'm layered up when I do shove the
First of
snow,
all,
though.
I'm so layered.
Oh, come on,
Wait,
boots.
so these boots, I hate them
But-
because they're so clunky. And the way that I was the first on Monday, we had a show at work, so I had to like go to work. And the way I almost bust my ass in the train station with these wet floors and these big ass boots. I wear a size 13, and you know the steps are not 13 inches long.
Yeah.
They're like 6
They
inch,
not
7 inch steps.
13 inches
So
long.
you gotta be like kink, 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 kink,
Yeah.
on the balls of your feet. So anyway, I say all this. I'm ready to put on some damn sneakers. I'm ready to take off these fleece lined long johns. And I'm ready to get rid of these thermals. I'm ready for summer. I'm ready to be outside.
Me too.
Outside.
All right, baby.
Yeah, it's time for us to go.
Listen, that's our show. Thank you for listening. Make sure you check on a strong friend and have an amazing weekend.
Yes, and drink some papaya juice.
Come on, papaya
It's
juice.
good for you. Good for us.
All right, babies. Ciao.
Bye, y'all.